What's up, crypto chasers and moon masters? Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me again for your crypto bath. Hope you have been having an awesome start to your weekend. Hope you had an awesome week. We've had a ton of huge SafeMoon news this week. We'll be deep diving into all of that on tomorrow's Sunday SafeMoon weekly recap stream. So make sure to get your reminders set. It should be popping up right up in the corner here. In today's SafeMoon news, I'm sure you have all already read the Bloomberg article featuring SafeMoon, including a few quotes from CEO John, hinting about the SafeMoon exchange, some things like that. In fact, a lot of people out there seem to have been pretty enraged by it, calling it FUD and all sorts of things like that. But I don't think it was too bad. And I guess I get the negativity because it wasn't totally blowing smoke, but I have a bit of a different opinion. Not every article that mentions concerns is FUD. I'm going to go into why I feel that way and why this is, in my opinion, actually a pretty good article for the future of SafeMoon. We'll talk about that. Check out a quick video that the SafeMoon Twitter has posted and a few other things, including check on the price for the weekend and maybe a little prediction for the end of summer here. Let's go crypto. All right, here is the major offending Bloomberg article, and don't worry, we're not going to read over the whole entire thing, just talk about some of the high-level concepts that it addresses and why I think that it's not as bad as everybody is making it out to be here, and why I don't actually think it's a bad article for SafeMoon at all. So first of all, Bloomberg is one of the most respected financial publications out there, so just having SafeMoon published there and John getting an interview in it is a huge step forward in painting SafeMoon in a legitimate light. Now, I understand that the headline is a little bit clickbaity. Even Doggy Matt had it up in the back of one of his streams. He didn't address that he had it up there, but he had it there just so everybody could see it. They start by saying that SafeMoon's price has been up and it's a little bit down, but we're still nearly at 2.5 million holders, which isn't too bad. Where people start to have a problem is where it goes into the next section talking about tokenomics. They don't really explain very well that tokenomics benefits holders with reflections there. They only really address the 10% fee aspect of it. Like they do say that it is reflected in the liquidity and everything like that. But more so what they are concerned with here is the head of research at London Capital Group saying whenever there is a mechanism in place to prevent selling, that's usually a concern. Right after that, they do counter that with a very positive counterpoint from our old friend Dave Portnoy with his $40,000 investment in SafeMoon. We had that about 2 months ago now. Now, this is the important part. I don't think most people made it halfway through the article. And it's important to know that Bloomberg writes their article for older traditional investors. They intend folks to read the whole thing, so they do front load. But right here, halfway through, they start talking about how tokenomics works and how holders can earn passive income just by collecting reflections. And then immediately after that, they go on to say that SafeMoon doesn't hide anything. If you read the documentation, you'll understand exactly how everything works. Very above board, everything is out in the open. SafeMoon's not a shady Ponzi scheme kind of company. So right there, they talked about all of the different concerns, and then they put immediate counterpoints right after the concerns. So not really fudding, just putting legitimate concerns out there and then immediately putting positive light on them all. And then it's straight into an interview with CEO John, which is, in my opinion, an excellent approach for SafeMoon. Let John put his voice out there for us. Again, what you need to keep in mind is this article was not written for those of us who are already deep in the SafeMoon loop. This is for the outsider who is maybe considering SafeMoon as an investment. Currently, those people have never heard of John Caroni. So having him brought to light already right in the middle of this article, excellent. It's quite possible that most people out there think everyone in the crypto space is completely anonymous. Bitcoin, Doge, other cryptos that people are thinking of investing in, they don't necessarily have a CEO or a head of the company. Right now, Bloomberg is letting potential investors know, yes, here we have John Caroni saying, look, here I am. My identity and credibility is on the line for SafeMoon. Then they go into a little bit about the start of SafeMoon, the history, the first AMA, and how that didn't necessarily go over so well. But immediately after that, again, you have to read the whole article. How they wear suits, everything's looking much more professional, and it's really come a long way. So that's really the back and forth ping pong of the article. And it's, in my opinion, not FUD so much as it is honesty. It's not the case that every article, especially when it's from a publication that is not within the SafeMoon and crypto space, is going to be all lovey-dovey about where we've come from. They have to explain the full history of SafeMoon to these individuals who literally have never heard of it potentially before reading this article. So the best thing for them to do is explain what happened and where we've come from, and then show where we are today in the most positive light possible. So now we're right back into letting John actually get his voice out there. And if you make it all the way to the end of the article, this is the important part. I'm pretty sure everybody who is outraged about the article hasn't made it all the way to the end. And I understand none of this is actually official. But what I think is good about what's happening here is it has the potential to create a little bit of FOMO in some of those investors. Like I said, in the not necessarily crypto community, this is for the Bloomberg readers community. You know, they are not writing it for us who are already hardcore SafeMoon enthusiasts. They are writing this for Bloomberg readers. So this at the bottom may create a little bit of FOMO in them, letting the Bloomberg readers know that SafeMoon is down a little bit right now from its all-time high, but it has coming a wallet very soon, an exchange hopefully by the end of summer, it sounds like, and the blockchain right with the exchange from what we've been told. But that's what they end the article with, basically, is adding that little hint of FOMO in there. In June, SafeMoon launched the beta for the wallet. And I'm not really sure what this little quote's supposed to be. I think this guy wanted to try to be negative, but he couldn't find a way to be. So I don't know anyone who's ever made a wallet more difficult for their users, but it's difficult to make a wallet good. Okay, well, I mean, if that's the expert that they had for their quote, so they kind of had to go with what their expert gave them. And then we got our old boy Hank here. They quoted him from Discord about the open beta coming hopefully before the wallet's full release. They didn't actually say that that's supposed to be by the end of July. And then they just wrapped up with basically SafeMoon's mission. And that is awesome to put that out there so people who may find that resonates with them on a personal level can go look into a little bit more about John there. We are good people trying to do good things. And that is honestly SafeMoon as a whole. So like I said, what did this article really have in it that is so funny? They talked about that the AMA didn't go well. They talked about that the price is down from the all-time high. And they talked about that tokenomics 10% fee isn't super awesome. They also went through and addressed then why all three of those are no longer major concerns, that the AMAs are more professional. There are a number of catalysts on the way. Hopefully by end of year, we should have 3 big launches. And they did go into how tokenomics are redistributed to the holders. Not thoroughly, but it's a Bloomberg article. Anybody who's actually interested in that is going to go out and learn more. So good, good, good. I think this is an excellent article. I think everyone should chill out just a little bit. I understand it had the clickbaity headline. Read the whole article, please. Don't just stop halfway through after you read all the stuff that's really enraging. Get to the bottom. Read the good stuff too. It's all cool. Let me know what you think, though. If I'm wrong, maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Maybe I'm giving them too much of the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm too much of a optimist, glass half full kind of guy here. Talking about upcoming excitement, though, calm before the storm. Let's go ahead and watch this video. The calm before the storm. We have some rain falling, some thunder and lightning. Ooh. And the SafeMoon wallet, y'all, coming soon. So we know SafeMoon wallet should be here very soon. Within, a week and a half now. Hopefully open beta should be, what do we think? And some people think the 204th day of the year from that DM 204. Make sure you watch the stream tomorrow when we dive into those pictures that they've been putting out. It's been very interesting. And a quick price check over the last 24 hours. We're down just 0.08%, pretty much a straight line over the past week. Things are hanging out, and you can see the volume is down 20% over the past 24 hours. Basically, everyone is hanging tight, I would think, waiting for the wallet to get launched so we can get over there and party. And then once the SafeMoon exchange comes out, I think that's when we are really going to start seeing big spikes in the volume. Also, don't forget, we have more bridges on the way. Make sure you check out the video popping up right below me where we dig into some of those pictures for more hidden clues. Over here on the left, I've got a playlist at the bottom with SafeMoon news, and at the top is the video that YouTube thinks is the best one for you. See you back here tomorrow for the live stream where we're going to cover the week's SafeMoon news. And of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you've been loving seeing my face pop up with all that SafeMoon news. Thanks again, everyone. Have a wonderful SafeMoon weekend. Peace.